Am I the asshole for calling my baby's mother petty for not letting me be in the delivery room?
Ooh, okay.
My ex and I were engaged, but broke it off early into her pregnancy. We had a lot of issues, but our breakup was precipitated by her catching me sexting people behind her back and a couple of flings. Overall...
And a couple of flings. Okay. I'm just going to nonchalantly throw that out there. Just a couple of flings while while you're carrying my baby and having joint pains and swollen ankles and
casual.
So forth. Just some casual flings. Okay.
Overall, we have kept it amicable through her pregnancy, but I definitely wouldn't call us friends. I called to check on her since she is due within the next month and asked what the plan was for delivery. I guess I assumed I would be in the delivery room when the baby is being born. She told me due to COVID precautions, she is only allowed one person with her while she is in the hospital, and she's going to have her best friend with her, and that I could meet the baby once she gets home. I got angry and told her it was petty and vindictive to not allow me in the room to witness our child's birth. She snapped back and told me she needs someone who brings her comfort and she can be vulnerable with, and that's not me. Am I the asshole for calling her petty to be in this situation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Asshole. For sure.
Asshole.
Without a doubt.
Asshole. Labor is so personal and so challenging and so I don't even have the words really to describe it.
No, I think
so individualized.
Yeah, and I think I've traumatized everyone in like an earlier episode that I'm clearly very scared of carrying a child, giving birth, all of the above. So I've really scarred people with the fact that you can break ribs, you can lose teeth. Is your bladder the same? TMI?
Honestly, mostly. But pelvic floor therapy,
it's a good
everybody,
thing.
it's a good thing.
Yeah, so childbirth is...
It can be traumatic.
Yeah.
It can be traumatic. And so when you're in the thick of it too, I mean...
Into the thick of it.
I mean, sometimes I wanted my midwife of a nurse she was a nurse who was going to school to be a midwife. She was amazing.
I know, it was a girl I went to high school with, I think.
Yeah, she was amazing. But she knew all the okay, do this position, let's try this. She was so supportive and you needed that person.
That's who you need. That's the vibe.
And
that's the vibe.
And for me, I only wanted Matt in the room as well. Mm-hmm. And because he was my person, you just want the person that's going to give you the most support.
Not a cheating ex.
No, oh my God, no. I'd be like, get the F out of here.
Get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
So overall vote was asshole.
Okay.
You were spot on. Top comment, you're the asshole. Giving birth is an incredibly difficult process, so she has the right to focus on her comfort first. Really? I'm surprised she's even offering to let you see the child.
Right.
I know many women that if while they were pregnant their partner cheated on them, then the father wouldn't see anything but a court date for child support. You should be grateful she is being as civil as she is. That comment got 37,000 upvotes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, 110%. Especially COVID is a real thing. So there were those restrictions. There are those restrictions in some places still. And everybody's just trying to keep everybody safe. And so it's not her fault. She can only have one person. So if you're in the most terrible pain of your life, do you want your cheating ex there?
So OP does have an edit. He goes, edit to add. Since these have been questions in the comments, yeah, I cheated on her. Yes, some of it was before she was pregnant. She broke it off because she caught me sexting while we were laying in bed one night and then found all the other stuff. We ended on the note we would try to be friends for the baby. We were going to try to go to counseling and see if we could fix things and work it out for the baby, but then she caught me in a lie. Not cheating again, but related a line to trying to minimize her hurt due to what I'd done. And she cut me off completely, other than giving me updates after each appointment and inviting me to a 3D ultrasound. It's been entirely her choice not to be friends. Her best friend hasn't even been around for her pregnancy. She's been traveling for work. She's only coming back now to help with labor and recovery, then leaving again. Last part of why I feel it's pettiness motivating her choices is because she is using COVID as the reason to keep my family from meeting the baby. She told me she thinks only my parents should meet her until she gets a little bit older and wants them to wear masks. but she's still working as a nurse, getting exposed to COVID daily. So how is it really that much of a concern to her? I feel like it's about control over the baby.
She is so responsible. Way to go, OP. No, not OP, but
baby mama.
Baby mama. Way to go, baby mama.
Seriously.
Absolutely. She sounds amazingly
Badass.
responsible.
A little baddie being a nurse.
Yes.
8 months, still grinding as a nurse.
Heck yes. And, there's something about this emotional trust and this emotional connection that your best friend doesn't have to be in the same town, city, country, whatever, for you guys to still have that emotional trust and connection.
Yeah.
And that trust. And that her best friend is flying in for her delivery. I mean, that speaks volumes.
The fact she's flying in and staying for like almost labor and recovery. Like, that's a lot of time for this other person to take off work to be there to support her friend. Mm-hmm. Obviously, they're close. They've got a bond.
Not petty.
Not petty at all. Like, and this guy's just a pathological liar, it sounds like.
Oh, caught me in another lie.
Get real, buddy. You did this to yourself. This is on you.
100%.
100%. Yeah, the comments just...
Rip him to shreds,
Rip him to shreds, and rightfully so. Basically just being like, she poor thing, like has to co-parent with this dude for the next 18 years. And that's the thing too that I really think is like, when you have a partner that's not a partner or is shit like this, don't try to make it work for the kids' sake.
No.
The kids end up suffering. The kids pick up on this stuff and witness this stuff.
Yep. They're smart. They're intuitive.
They're so intuitive. And then that's the relationship example they grow up seeing as well. So, like, it's not worth it.
Right.
Someone goes, $5 says he ditches the kid within a year. He's already proven he can't handle commitment.
Ooh, burn.
That one's bad. That's so bad. Oh.
Well, I hope that he kind of, learned from all those comments.
Yeah.
Maybe took some time for some self-reflection,
Seriously.
some growth, maybe a little meditation.
Yeah.
Lord knows he needs all of that.
Yeah, I agree. But he needs to grow up real fast. He's got a baby coming.
Yeah.